I want to do? Yay, money. Secure route through the Frostbacks. Inquisitor, we explored the Followmire after you cleared the place out. I've stumbled on an old road that leads west to the Frostbacks. If it's cleaned up, you could use it to shave weeks off a journey through the mountains. I'd rather be wet than freezing. Scout Harding. So, let's see. Liliana wants to use it for her spies. Josephine wants to give it to the merchants. And Cullen troops. Okay, now that's a huge surprise. So... no. We're gonna go with Cullen on this one. An offer from the Blades. Your worship, the Blades of Azarian keep supplies along the shore. Consider them at your disposal. Our former leader increased our caches significantly, although some consider his methods dishonorable. Let's say they work for you. Let them keep their supplies. We know little of this group. Perhaps instead they have knowledge worth sharing. Cullen, we could use the resources. Our soldiers can deliver them. And we cannot openly accept stolen goods. Of course, we have no way of returning them, so we may discreetly take found goods. Okay.
Let us begin.
We'll go with that. We'll accept a diplomatic solution to that. Don't think we have anything open. I guess we'll gather more coin.
Let's see what we have. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then
After you. Not quite enough to upgrade the healing potion. And not quite enough to, well, and of course Rashvine. I'm not gonna get an appreciable amount of that until I head over to the Dales, I think. Don't know what I want to spend it on Lyrium, because as I mentioned previously, I don't really use it, even though we're going to have an all-mage troop. I guess I should, but I just don't tend to use it. Witherstock I'm not really going to find until I head over to the not the western approach, but the, oh crap. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, I did it, so there we are. Might as well head over to the shrine for the shards. I don't know why I'm suddenly blanking on what that is, but anyway. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, we'll do that one. Need more rash vine. I don't have enough blood lotus. See, blood lotus, always out a freaking blood lotus. That's why I'm always stopping to collect it.
Perhaps another time.
Let's see if we can maybe give her what? That requires blood lotus too. But she does have 3, so all right. Confusion grenades it is.
Let me know if you need anything.
No problem. Although I think I have taken care of it.
Greetings.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river. Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the Veil were not present.
Oh, look at him go.
For better or worse.
You're crazy showing.
I'd like to know more about the Breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster in an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your Dalish say the demons hate the natural world, seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The Veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
So many hints.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
You're right. I'm sorry. When you
That
spend
new
your
elf
days
who joined
teaching
up.
the chant of light, it's too easy to get caught.
Sitting and waiting.
Should put your eye out.
Right, yeah?
I didn't mean anything by it. It's good to see us all coming together to serve the Maker.
Never thought the Inquisition would be
Is the
recruiting
Inquisition
people.
what you thought it would be?
Calling it an Inquisition is a bit much, isn't it? Does Slot even know what they're chasing? Fair question for me as well, I suppose. Everybody following a rumor. At least I'm used to that.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Need something?
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
I don't know why that's a
not
selectable
really my
option
favorite
if we've already
subject.
discussed it and he's not going to say anything about it. Like, nothing additional. Alright, let's see. Oop. I think this is giving me a false alert
Good
that I
luck
have
sealing those
updates,
rifts.
but we'll check it just in case I'm wrong. Special shipments. Yep. False alarm. Let's see where we can go next. Let's see, we've already been to... we've done everything in the hinterlands except where that Sandy Howler dragon is, and not ready for that, thank you, sorry. We've done the Followmire and the Storm Coast. So probably time to go over to the Forbidden Oasis is what I was trying to think of when we were in the war room. That's the one. Let's head over there.
Come to join us at the Oasis? It's actually quite the sight. It and the temple are further in.
Have you learned anything more about the temple?
Honestly, I don't like the feel of the place. No one does.
Why not?
Couldn't say. It's just a... feeling.
Anything else I should know?
Not much to tell. A mining company out of Valfremin used to have an interest here, but economies change, and they moved on. Strange the miners never marked the temple on their maps.
But incinerate it in such a way there's no pickup. Helpful. So helpful.
Nothing for miles. Long way to travel for a mining contract.
Must have been a good mine. What's this? A miner's journal. Excerpts from the journal of an unknown miner dated 938 Dragon. 3 Draconis. Dido wants to know what it means. Didn't we all? But he frets at it. Keep your head low, work like the rest, and shut it out. That's all he needs. 13 Draconis. He feels it. I know he does. We all see it. Still, he pushes. I do not want to talk about it. I do not want to know what it means. Some evil magic best left alone. Is that not answer enough? He thinks it's more. It's in his head and he won't let it go. Nug again for dinner. This day never ends. 4 Cloudreach. Dido was on the ledge behind the pool. What was he doing? What does he know? If he disturbs it... Nico won't talk to Dido at all. He trades shifts so that they will not work together. I should do the same. 24 Cloudreach. The boss says his boss in Valfremin will be sending someone to check on operations. Suppose it's just routine. Dido speaks strangely now. Too much time at the door. Nug again for dinner. Wonderful. 1 Bloomingtide. Make her forgive me, but Dido's absence is a weight lifted. Shame about the wife, though. It's a great big head you got there. And now it is mine. The Weight of War. Sketches of the statue from various angles occupy several pages of the journal. I have seen the pose before. Often it represents the burdens carried by those who die by the sword. Usually the man, or the head of his enemy, bears some identifying mark, but I can find none here. Perhaps there is some message in their uniformity. No claims to personal glory, only stern acceptance of duty. Given the approach's association with the Wardens, it is a fitting sentiment. Excerpt from the journal of Henri Doucet, Anvers Mining Company. Representative and amateur historian. Whoops. Oop, that's mine too. Wooden bridge. A footbridge constructed by the Anvers Mining Company. A few words are carved into a plank, only faintly visible in its weathered wood. Pass the time with another day, all the same, but you earn your pay. Ew, a box. Looks like it could be interesting. I'm not sure I must have gone down that route once, but I don't recognize it at the moment. And I claim this too is mine. Worn pillars. A sketch of the pillars followed by another drawing imagining the pillars as part of a grand monument, with appended notes on the subject. The remains of the structure surely predate the Second Blight, perhaps older. My knowledge of ancient Imperium architecture is limited. There are some similarities, but I'm uncertain of their origin. One of the miners thinks they're elven. Of course, this is based on a few carvings he found that look sort of elfy. The pillars are unlike the ruins one sees in the Dales. Of course, these would be much older than anything found there. Excerpt from the journal of Henri Doucet, Enver's mining company representative and amateur historian. Creepy statue. And another creepy thing. Let's go touch it and put our face next to it. What a great idea. I'm looking somewhere to find you. Doot. And more. Here we go. Alright, let's stop touching the nasty skull. Whee! Whee! Oh, mind yourself, Vivian. Don't land on my head. Pushy broad. Shard. Oops. Do I remember where it is? Yay. Great big dark hole in the side of the rock. Paragon's luster. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Excellent. Alright, well, we are in the Forbidden Oasis. I'm not quite sure whether or not we're... if the wildlife is running out of the cave, maybe we don't want to go in there just yet. But, yeah, I may swing over there and try to find some of the shard viewfinders. The Oculari? And get those out of the way. But for now, we will stop this video here, and I will say Auf Wiedersehen. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.